Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Love at the Lockup Season 3, Episode 14. Okay? First things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm tired and stuff and all that goodness. I'm not sure. But let's move on, okay? Do not forget to always breathe it on out, to inhale and to exhale, to relax and relate and release. Okay, to always center yourself and everyone around you. I want you to also like this video, comment in the comment section. You can also share it on your social media. You can follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner, and all the links to all of my stuff is in the description box below. Okay, let's get to the foolishness. First up we have Heather, and ignore the clothes, shopping spree, stuff was delivered. I haven't hung it up yet. It's gonna be there until probably Monday. Okay, leave it be. Anyway, Heather and Dylan. Every party has a pooper, and every crazy person probably has a Heather. Heather is bad crazy if I've ever seen it. It's scary. It's like she thinks she normal. She not. Now, Dylan has only been out of prison for 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay, now they in the car driving, I guess, to the hotel or whatever, and he like, I can't believe this shit. What is we doing? What am I doing? Why is she acting crazy? Well, Lord, what I get myself into? As you seen from the opening, the opening, she is the audacity. Okay, anyway, she like, all I wanted was your attention. I don't have your attention. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time being around you in 5 years, and you just walked into the house and is talking to my aunts. We get to my aunt's house, and my aunts are just there. Bitch, it's her house. Where else would your aunt be but at home when she's 100 years old with a breathing machine, walk around the house with the little walker thing? I'm like, where else would she be, Heather? Now you can go. You are able-bodied. You can go somewhere. They was just there. Yes, of course. And they're like, what am I doing? You're being controlled by a crazy person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She, you were just sitting in the living room, whatever, talking to my aunts, and not in the bedroom with me, having sex. I'm like, y'all had just walked in the house. He was just being polite and chit-chatting with who he has to live with. But I'm going to leave that be. She brings up how, you were so, he was so attentive in prison. In prison, it was just so much, and now me asking for more attention. That isn't weird. I'm looking like, first of all, in prison, he had shit else to do besides talk to you. Okay, so whenever he called you, of course, you had all his attention because he called you, bitch. I'm like, girl, I cannot. Anyway, he like, but you have my attention, babe. Like, I'm right here. I'm right here with you. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Getting out of prison, you don't know. It's like, but it's an overwhelming feeling, and you know what I'm saying, you don't get that. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that I was overwhelmed getting out of prison. And I think, again, he's only been out for 3 hours, not 3 days, not 2 weeks, not even 10 hours, not even 8 hours. It's been 3. Okay, I think 1 hour was probably spent just getting to the house. I'm going to leave that be too. And he like in the confessional, I can't believe she's getting jealous about me talking to her 90-year-old aunt. Like, what's going to happen, like, if that male lady thinks I'm cute? Like, what's going to happen when I go to the gym? Like, there are going to be people around, who may talk to me. Like, this is crazy. Yes, it's going to get crazy. Bad shit crazy. Now, they're driving, and Diane called. She's like, answer the phone. Hey, y'all, Diane, it's Dylan. How this driving. Oh, hey, Dylan, your PO's here at the house. He was like, oh, okay, we're on the road. And then she said, yeah, we're on the road. We're caught in traffic. And she says, whatever freeway they on. But we're on our way, but it's caught in traffic or whatever. Cool, boom, pow, pow. Now he's nervous because, oh my God, my PO there. I don't want to go back to jail on my first day out. We need to get back to the house immediately. This is going to get crazy. Now, Heather is driving. Heather's car already damaged, meaning she already has road rage. Okay, you can see dings and nicks in the damn car. So she road rage on her face or whatever. And she's driving. And the look on her face is that of a person who was about to commit a murder-suicide, like by car. Like, she looks like I'm going to run us off the road because now your PO wants your time. Now your PO wants your attention. What about me? I'm like, bitch, he is a prisoner still. He's on parole. He's not fully free. And he understands he has the rules to follow. He don't mind it. But this crazy bitch, Day, that crazy bitch right here, girl. Next, we have Scott and Lindsay, or Lindsay and Scott, or whatever. Now, her ankle monitor that she has to wear 24/7 doesn't get good reception in the house. That has to suck. So sometimes when they can't read where she is, they have to call her and say, hey, your monitor isn't reading. We need you to go outside and walk around for a couple of minutes or whatever for us to pick up your location. And so, she does it. It picks it up. Boom, pow, pow. She's good. So she also brings up how she can't get it wet, okay, and she has to charge it 2 to 4 hours per day, and the cord to charge it isn't long, so she has to sit at the wall to charge the charger thing too. That has to be frustrating. We're gonna leave that be. Now she brings up how since she was able to see her daughter, through the door, that she's in a better mood. She's not as stressed because she's seen her daughter. So she's stressed out or whatever. She want to go take a bath. Okay, cool, that's fine. So she get in the bathtub or whatever. Scott comes and brings her some wine. They sitting around talking or whatever. And she's like, why haven't we had sex yet? And he was like, I just didn't want to pressure you. Things were happening, whatever. It was so much going on. I just didn't want to add any more stress or pressure to your plate. She was like, okay. Now she told us, I like Scott's body. Scott is built like a football player or was an athlete. She said he has an athletic build. I get what she mean. If you see a football player, they're big and bulky, and he's like that. So I get what she mean. His lip throws you off though. So he's sitting there like at the sink, and she's in the tub or whatever, and she's like, Scott, get naked and get in the tub. I'm looking like, I don't want to see this. Don't want to see it. So he gets into whatever, they chit-chatting, but then her ankle bracelet thing goes off because the battery is low. She has to get out the tub to go sit by the wall and charge it for 2 hours. So they have sex on the floor by the wall as she's charging her ankle monitor. I mean, everyone's had floor sex. Not a big deal. Anyway, the following day, they wake up, they had good sex. She didn't mind. She actually said, I haven't had sex in 4 years, so it's like I was a virgin. Ow. I'm like, ow. Ugh. God. Anyway, he said the sex was great. I mean, she didn't say it was bad, just that it hurt. That mean he don't know what he's doing. It really shouldn't hurt. The vagina pushes out babies. It shouldn't hurt. He can't be that big, girl, or the lip is... Stop. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So she like, why you in the bed? So like, it's 11 a.m. Why you in the bed? So prison has gotten her to be a person to be up early, whatever. He like, I'm chilling. But while she's in the living room or whatever, he found like a binder in the room with all these paper, like it's like a notebook or whatever. So he reads one of them. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? So she comes to the room. He's like, can you explain this? And she's like, why is he going through my shit? I mean, you shouldn't go through her stuff. There's no excuse. You should not go through her things. If you wondered what it was, hey, what's this? But he went through it and read it. We're gonna leave that be. She say it's a quote from a book. Okay, I read books, and when I was in prison, I don't have social media, so when I find a quote or something that I like, I write it down in my binder. I said, girl, that was not a quote, it was a plan. Okay, so this is part one of what she wrote. He's an egomaniac. I'm used to his type. I can play the game with the best of them. I can bolster said ego and pretend to love every single word he says. So boring, but all a part of the plan. Get out, get the car, a very nice new wardrobe, and then I get him to open me a bank account. Hack into his business account and poke a tiny hole so he doesn't even notice the additional slow drip of a few hundred or so trickling into my pocket each month. Then I pick up a scheme like needing extra, wait, where is it? Needing extra money for my mom's medical bills. Then the piece the piece de resistance, a ring, a big ring, a ring so big that I can sell it and live off the money as a salary while I clean up shop and plan my next operation. I was like, that's not a quote. It's a plan. That's an operational plan. It's a whole plan. That may not have been the plan for Scott. It could have been the plan for the other man I'm sure she was dating in prison. But I mean, Scott not dumb. That is a whole plan. And that's an outline of how to scheme somebody in 2020. Okay, that's the same thing that's every other woman on the show that has dated a man who they didn't like. But Shonda, Lizzie, you know what I'm saying? Lindsay, all of them, girl. And she trying to act like she mad because, you know what I'm saying, he's reading into it. He like, nope, you can't get around this one. Fine, I'm leaving. You can't go nowhere, honey. You're on house arrest. Next up, we have John. Okay, it's John and Christiana, but she in the halfway house. We don't see her, so I ain't got no picture. But y'all saw the picture right before this and whatnot. Okay, so John has now been removed from her visiting list at the halfway house, so he can't see her. Their only communications via telephone or whatever. Because she's on restriction since they found out that she was not really looking for jobs. She was out there hanging out with her husband or whatever. And he also brings up how we have not consummated our marriage. He keeps bringing that up. We get it. Y'all ain't had sex. It's okay. Leave it be. She's just out of prison, bruh. Just out of prison. But we see his wife gives him a call as he has her as he has her saved in his phone under Bonnie. I guess he's Bonnie and Clyde. They died though. I don't want to be the dead people. I don't know. I want to be Michelle and Barack. Will and Jada. Well, maybe Will because August and the hook. Girl. The show. Anyway, she calls him to talk, whatever. I'm just so nervous. I'm so tired. I'm so, stressed out, because I'm in here. She's feeling the ramifications of her decisions, okay? Because she's not in this halfway house that she hates being in because it's drug dealers and drug users and all the same people she's been around before that she does not want to be around anymore. You shouldn't have been out there breaking the rules. Some people don't give you to slow down, take your time, and follow the rules. You can be done with shit. Okay, I'm gonna leave that be or whatnot. But again, he's trying to console her, keep her calm. I love you. I miss you. It's gonna be okay. She then brings up, I'm just so stressed. Like my mom is sick. She's sick, and my sister has to take care of her. And my sister on drugs. She's in an abusive relationship. I'm like, your family is a bit touched, okay? The mama's so sick, and the drug addict abused sister is taking care of the mom, but she's also not doing a good job or whatnot. And so she feels like, they just need a safe space. They need some help. So, do you think they can come live with you? He was like, is she talking to me? Producer, is she talking to me? Yes, John, she's talking to you. Because he looked around like, who the fuck is she at? Who is she talking to? You. He was like, she's like, it's just so much, I don't want to be a burden on you. He like, okay, I get it or whatever. He says to us, I'm saying, me, being the man of the family, and me practicing, the Native American ways of the Red Road. I'm supposed to take care of women and children and the elderly. He then say, but I don't know them. You know, I've only met her sister one time. You know, I just don't know them. The sister's on drugs. I'm like, first of all, you did know Christiana. You've known her with maybe 3 months. You knew her for 3 months at prison time. You've never met her outside of prison. You knew her, you met her in prison. You did not know her, and you married her fresh out of prison. So you married her fresh out of prison. Go ahead and let her sickly mama and her drug ass sister come live with you. Yeah, you did everything else. Don't make no damn sense. He like, I'm going to do whatever it is I need to do to help you. Don't worry about it. I'm saying it's fine. I'm looking like, you've only spent enough time with her to drive her to a prison and then drive her to see her mama. And then after that, she went back to the halfway house. You haven't even spent a full 24 hours with her outside of prison. You stupid, John. You real dumb. Now, we then see John talking to, I don't know who the people is. Is it his daddy and his brother? Is it a friend? I don't know. I know the one younger dude was his brother. I don't know if the other guy was his daddy. I'm not sure. I wasn't watching. So he like, she's this and she's that. She works at a car wash now. You know what I'm saying? And since I can't see her, she does not make a lot of money, and it costs like $100. I think $100 a week or a month to be at the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? And since she does not make that much money, I had an idea. You know what I'm saying? On her route to the car wash she works at, because she does not make a lot of money there. You know what I'm saying? I've been hiding money. I put $20 in the envelope or whatever. I put the envelope in the plastic bag and I stashed the bag on the route to her job. So if she happens to find the bag with the envelope with $20 in it, you know what I'm saying? That's not on me. Her name ain't on it. She just happened to find $20. The old man he's talking to, which I don't know who the old man is, like, isn't she a drug addict? He's like, well, yeah, yeah. He's like, giving a drug addict money is a trigger for them to get high. Like, if you're leaving her extra money on the side of a road when she's free to go and do whatever, like go buy drugs, like that can be a trigger. You just think about it. He like, you know what? I didn't think about that. You're just okay. Yeah, didn't think about that. Yeah, you didn't. Okay, John sometimes is just dumb or whatever. So he's like, I'm gonna rethink that. He then brings up, yeah, but I'm gonna also let her mama and her drug addicted sister move in with me. They're like, the sister's on drugs? He's like, yeah. They're like, they ain't got nowhere else to go. He's like, nah, just on me. And they're like, well, be careful of what you're inviting into your house. I'm saying you have to know what you are inviting in your space. I'm saying, because again, you have to take care of you, because he's a former addict. He's a former prisoner. Girl, stupidity has the first name and it's John. John. I wanna go to bed. I'm tired. I wanna go to bed. Okay, stop. Next up, we have Sean and Destiny. Why do I say their name like that? Sean and Destiny. I don't know. Anyway, so Sean get home. Destiny's outside in the backyard in the jacuzzi drinking some wine or whatever. And he like, oh, it's cold out here. You're in the jacuzzi. She's like, yeah, come on and join me. I'm looking like, I don't want to know where this is going. Anyway, he gets in there, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, I don't like liars. I don't like you be lying. You lied about this and that and this and that. I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust you. You lied about so much. What else are you lying about? Nothing. I'm not lying about nothing else, boss. Okay, look, I'm so sorry. I want to earn your trust back. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this for forever. I love you. I want this to work. I want you, girl. I want to be with you, girl. Okay? Let me show you that you not wasting your time. I'm like, this bitch is fresh out of prison. She don't have no job, no car, no house. Does she have an ID? You wasting your time, bruh. But again, now they in the jacuzzi, hugging and kissing and being nasty in that water. I don't want to see that. Anyway, we then see her telling the camera folk, you know what I'm saying, look, you know what I'm saying, I'm not about being around Sean and putting up with Sean and his ex, whatever. I don't want to put up with that shit. She has 6 of his children. Someone commented last week and said, but Destiny has 5 kids. I don't know what the fuck she has. I have not ever heard her say that she had 5 children. I have heard Scott say he has 6. If she has 5 kids and she ain't mentioned them, then that means she ain't shit, okay? But I'm gonna say this. His children's mother has the right to contact him. Anyway, so her thing is, what I'm saying, when things get rough, if I don't like a situation, I will leave, okay? Fuck that court appearance. I'm looking like, girl, it's because it ain't your money. She don't care about that man or that money he gonna lose when she leaves his ass. So we then see them, going to California. They fly, because their court date is, of course, in Cali or whatever. So, she said, my attorney told me that the case will probably be dropped or whatever. Come to court. If you come to court, everything will be fine, okay? But she feel like, you just never know. I'm like, let's go to court. Anyway, they drive around and whatnot. Now, her court date is the following day, okay? The following day. And she and her sister, they want to go hang out and have drinks. It is never smart to have drinks before going to court, because it's possible you would get too drunk and miss court. You just should not do it, okay? And he felt like, I don't think you should do that. It's just dumb. Because she's telling him, like, all my friends around here, has been killed, or they're dying, or they went to jail, you know what I'm saying? The cops were out here, all the cops know me, so they could pick me up or whatever, and try to mess with me or whatnot. I'm like, then why the fuck would you want to go anywhere? If I'm in a place where I know only bad shit happen, and the cops don't like me, I'm not leaving the room unless I'm leaving with him to go to court, and I'm out. Okay, it's just dumb. Anyway, he keeps like, I don't think you should go. You should not go. Court's tomorrow. You only care about the money. Yes, bitch. I mean, you too, but yes, bitch. Okay, anyway, she keep, well, this is the only day I can see my sister. I'm like, bitch, why can't you see her tomorrow after court? Okay, why can't she come and y'all can just sit the fuck down? I'm like, it's just so dumb. The sister get there, they leave. They're supposed to be going to the bar. She then mentioned there's some little casino there now, whatever. So now she wants to go party at a casino. I'm looking like, oh, she's just dumb. Now she brings up in a little short clip how, every day she gets like $500 or $600 from Scott, like via his credit cards or whatever from the ATM machine. She gonna make that man be bankrupt, because this is dumb. She don't need that much money every day. I mean, maybe she's stashing it for mad dash money. I don't know. But he dumb for not catching it. We're gonna leave that be. So they get to the bar, which is barely a casino. It's like a couple of slot machines. It's really a bar. And she gives a bartender Scott's credit card to pay for the drinks. And she's like, oh, should I just hold your card? She's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm looking like... It's just dumb. So, Scott's calling her and texting her, and she not answering. She just, I'm going to keep drinking, having a good time, you know what I'm saying? I'm better off being by myself. I don't have time to be settling for him and living in Vegas. It's some bullshit afoot. I don't like it. I want to be free. He got to stop calling me. You know what I'm saying? And her sister ain't shit, because her sister know she has court the following day, and you're up there helping her get drunk. Do you want her to go to prison? Do you want her to be gone? I assume you do. Anyway, she brings up how being locked up is easier than being out. Mainly because I don't have to worry about nothing when I'm in prison. I mean, except being in prison. Okay? You have more freak, girl, this stupidity. Now it's like 1:15 a.m. and Sean is calling and texting and Destiny is not answering. So now he can't sleep. Well, it's your fault, Sean. Okay? It's your fucking fault. You are the fool who did all of this for Lady Sight unseen. Okay? It's like buying a house that you never saw. You get there and the whole fucking roof is missing. Okay? What can I do with a house with no roof? What can you do with a woman with destiny? Nothing. Let it run wild, let it rain on your head, let the house flood, and then just give it away. And wash your hands of it. And move the fuck on, okay? Stupid. And lastly, Quave Quaylon and Chevelle. Now, the happy couple is taking baby girl, I don't know what her name is, to the zoo, okay? And Chevelle hope Quaylon is in a better mood now that he has been in the past couple days or whatnot. Now, Quaylon say how he wants to show the little girl, you know what I'm saying, what it's like to have a father figure in her life caring for her, because when he was little, he didn't have no father figure to take him to the zoo. I'm like, is this really a zoo, or is it like a place where they keep spare animals? But I feel like it was too open to be a zoo. It's weird, okay? It's like, was it a wildlife sanctuary? I don't know. Because they're in Kansas City. We're going to leave that be. Now, he also feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm being pulled in so many directions. You know, she wants me to be her husband and the father. My mom, my family want me back in tech. Like, it's just a lot going on. I need a job. All these things that anybody who's been in jail for 12 years and they've been out for like less than a month would have on their shoulders, okay? Anyway, he like, look, so I need to go back to Texas. You know what I'm saying? I need to go, you know what I'm saying, make sure everybody good or whatever before I, set myself up here in Kansas. Now, I think what he said there was great. I need to go hang out with my family a little bit, you know what I'm saying, see them and whatnot before I'm here and I'm setting my life up in Kansas. Because I just got out. I have not seen my family at all in 12 years. Let me visit them a little bit and then come back and set up shop here. I think there's nothing wrong with what he said. Now, the fact that he then said he got a one-way ticket is what I was like, ooh, yeah. Because you want to let her know when you're coming back. Like, it's going to be a week, a month. What is it gonna be? Can I come visit you there? Like, what's going on or whatnot? This is a conversation that should have been had versus both of them feeling like the other one had to only see things their own way. So he like, well, I bought a one-trip ticket there, whatever. Now, I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I need just a moment to figure things out for myself, for my family, and even for us. And now she's upset. For us. Look, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, see your family, whatever. But it's unfair for you to leave us to go visit your family without telling me when you coming back. I'm like, I get what she meant. I get what she's saying, okay? Her thing was, you have a life here with us, so it's not fair for you to want to just leave or whatever. I didn't think you want to leave so quick. I'm looking like, he wants to see his family. It's so weird, you know what I'm saying? She then bring up how when you was in jail, you know what I'm saying, you said it was already us. You didn't have any issue with us. So why all of a sudden you need to figure out us? He like, look, this ain't a discussion, okay? It's not... We not talking about, like, I'm going to Texas. You just have to deal with it or whatever, and I'll get back when I get back. She's like, oh, really? You're not supposed to talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? What if baby girl say, where's Quaylon? What would I tell her? She gonna think that you went back to prison. I'm like, I don't think she gonna care that tough. He say he going to visit his family in Texas. He'll be back in about a month. Why, honey? Because he just got out of prison. Give that man time. Give that man time, Chevelle. You know what I'm saying? She then, he said, you know what, maybe, she then said to him, you know what, you know what I'm saying? If you want to step back or whatever, and go visit your family or whatever, and be gone or whatever, and figuring shit out, you know what I'm saying, figuring us out fine, I should take a step back too. He said, okay. Step on back then. Okay, well, fine. And they kind of walked their separate ways. I realize Quaylon don't love Chevelle yet because he let her come on TV and he never once told her to fix her hair. And I'm like, why is she consistently on TV in that damn goat fur coat? Like, no man should ever allow you to be on camera with your hair looking foolish, okay? She looked a hot, foolish mess, okay? A whole mess. I said, you know what? He don't love her yet. He don't understand, that this is not a good look, okay? This is why I don't wear wigs, okay? Because who had time to look that foolish, okay? When it's a wig, you can't feel the hair out of place, okay? Because it ain't your scalp. And I said, nope, he don't love her yet because he allowed her to look foolish on TV. Anyway, that was a whole episode, and I'm done. Peace.